Hello and welcome to the garden. Today we are experiencing one of those perfect summer days. The sun is out and it had been raining for a little bit over the week. So I thought today, before I go on with my garden chores, I've got with me here, I don't know if you can see, this is the glove that I had been using for some time now in my garden. It even has holes in it, so I needed to change that. Here's another one that I used to use. It had this sticky residue on it that was supposedly to help it grip better, but then now the stickiness is gone and it's become very difficult for me to actually wear it or use it for anything. So today is our second episode of the series that I thought I would do for most of the garden things that we might need as gardeners. Today I want us to talk about gloves. I bought a set of gloves. These are the gloves that I bought from Gardena. So they are going to be our feature for today's episode of Pick It or Skip It. I'm just going to have a look at what they look like, what they promise, and then we will test it out in the garden. And then I will come back to give you my opinion whether you should pick it or you should skip it. So these are the gloves from Gardena, and these are the features. It is supposed to be water resistant, and it has these little fingers that should enable you to be able to touch your phone even while you are wearing them in the garden. So because I do a lot of recordings in my garden as I'm doing the work, so I bought these gloves specifically for these features, because it's not nice having to always take out your glove whenever you need to pause recording your video or whenever you need to touch something on the screen of your phone. Bought these from Take a Lot. I can't remember how much it was. I bought the size, it says a large. I thought I bought a medium because I've got big hands, but they're not that big. So I hope they fit. I really hope they fit. Okay. We've got the first one. Which side is this? Oh, that's the left-hand side. It's the left-hand side. Okay. I like the fit. I actually thought they were going to be big, but they fit nice. I can bend my hands. Okay, they are quite thick on the front side, which I think is going to be helpful whenever I'm handling any plants with some thorns. I don't foresee anything poking through this side of the gloves. And then the back side of the gloves, it's made out of this stretchy material, which would allow me, whenever I'm folding my hands, my knuckles won't get restricted. So they feel good. Let me put on the second one. They feel good to the touch. Yes, there we are. That's the second one. Another thing that normally annoys me with garden gloves, or any gloves for that matter, is when the seams are on the inside. That it irritates me, because then whenever I move my hands, I can feel the seams inside of the glove. But this one, there's no inseams. I'm not sure how they assembled them, but there's no inseams, and I like that. So they feel good to the hands. Now let me go test it out in the garden. Let me try and pause this video using this little button. This sensors. Okay, seems to work. Let's go test it out. I did a quick test run on this butternut squash just to chop off the leaves that have been severely infected by the downy mildew. The grip from the gloves was pretty good. I could easily move my fingers around. Even when I tried to reach those hard to reach places in between the kettle panel fans. That rubber coating interacted quite comfortably with the skin on my hands. There was no slipping and sliding or sloshing around of my fingers in between the glove. I could grip my scissors quite nice and firmly. But I did experience a little bit of heat. My hands were getting sweaty inside the glove. I also tested it on these Tabasco peppers. I did this so that I would be able to see if I can grab onto tiny objects as I work around the garden. And I grabbed those peppers nice and without any problems. So it means I'm able to control the tension on my hands. This should come in handy should I choose to wear the gloves whenever I harvest some vegetables in the future. Hello again. The product has been tested. These gloves, for me, they are perfect except for one flaw, which is the level of breathability of the fabric on the inside. On the outside, this, what is this color? This turquoise fabric, it's nice and breathable, but the black side, not so much, which made my hands a little bit sweaty. But then again, my hands would sweat under any other glove. So I naturally have got sweaty hands. So I don't think it would have made any much difference if it was a different glove. In terms of this feature here, this works perfectly. I was able to control my phone. I was able to click where I needed to click as I was recording, as I was wearing the gloves. So I didn't have to take out the gloves for any of my recording for today. So that is a plus. These two little fingers, they came in very handy. So that's a tick for me. And the fit was perfect. The stretch was perfect. So officially, these are my new garden gloves. So those ones that I showed you at the beginning of the video, I am going to toss those out. So these are my new gloves. My verdict on these gloves, it's a pick it. If you are in need of garden gloves, you can get these ones. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. I hope you found it useful. Please leave a like. Consider subscribing to the channel. Get yourself a pair of garden gloves if you need them. Please make time and join me again on my next episode of Pick It or Skip It. Have a good day and happy gardening to you. Bye.